2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. Terrific to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey. Let's get to it. As our coverage begins, our featured player is sitting in 8th place and will no doubt be looking to close the gap on the field. Let's see how he handles the day. Let's get down to the first hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Oh, well played. From around 140 yards here.
This one is all over it.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will be right.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
He's tied for 6th on this leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Second shot on the second. Feet left to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
It's got a chance. Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Going with the 6-iron here. Absolutely flushed. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Currently now 22 under the card. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Playing from around 150 yards here. 3 behind our leader. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
This player is putting for fun.
And it's a 1-stroke par 5 for our leader over the field. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
2 wins so far this season. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
He's done a nice job there.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
He finds himself in a share of 3rd place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we are at the par 4 7th hole.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly, and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. 3 shots off the lead.
It's a green seeker.
Oh, what about the outcome of this one? It's looking pretty sweet. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We have a par 3 on this one.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Going with the 7. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
This one started out on a good line. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully you hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
That's some good golf right there. This is his second shot. Just a couple back from our leader. That was wonderfully done. Nice recovery effort there. That should help save his par.
Such soft hands.
This here for a share of second on the leaderboard. Just a simple tap in for birdie. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
That should find the fairway. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And hitting yet another green here today.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Putting for birdie here.
Ooh.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. On the tee of the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Nicely done. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Putting for par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's head to the 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? That is a great chip there. That looked like a thick lie.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
He's currently in second place on the leaderboard.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
This hole is a long par 5.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Well struck. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is playing long. It's uphill.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That was a beauty.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for a birdie run.
He's going along quite nicely in second place. The 14th is a par 4.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Just one shot back now. Yeah, that one's looking good. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie. And that's all she wrote. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Just a stroke behind the leader. Opting for the 6-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. And he's hit that inside the range. Inside a couple of shots here. This would be a good putt to drop.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
And holds it for birdie.
Who's going to come out on top? I have no idea, but I'm sitting back and enjoying watching the action.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this one is for his par. And that puddle drop. Well done. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, The green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Should find the green here. Beautiful.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And down it goes. Just one off the lead after that hole. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk-reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. Well, that's a handy shot. Standing over his second shot. Just one stroke back and right in it. That seemed like the right play at the right time.
Sets up an eagle opportunity, which is a must right now since he's trailing by 1.
19 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. Straight out of the top drawer. This one for the magical number in golf, 59. And that is a bogey to finish his day. Well, Rich, that's a shame. They came out of the gates very fast, but in the end just fizzled out.
When you get off to a hot start like that, usually there's only one place to go, Luke, and that's down. And unfortunately, that's what happened to this player. It's a shame.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.